Hello, 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 everybody. I hope all is well with you. It is well with me. It is well with my soul. I know it's been a minute since I've been online, but had some different things going on. Nothing bad. Just had some changes in my life, and they've been good. But I've had some thoughts this week once again, and I just wanted to jump on and share those thoughts with you and see what you think about it, or leave you with something to think about. This week, I've had this thought come to my mind over and over and over and over again that the pulpit is not the pinnacle of ministry. I brushed it off the first couple of times, and then because it kept coming back so much, I was just like, okay, Lord, what are you showing, or what are you trying to say here? Because that's not something that I was looking to do or reaching for. I've been in and out of pulpits over several different years in my time in doing ministry. So what he began to show me was all these different images of people trying to rise through the ranks so that they can get behind the podium or get in the pulpit so that they can preach a sermon because they think it looks good, because the picture is glamorous. And I'm here to tell you that ministry and being behind the pulpit, it's a whole lot that comes with that. We have packaged church so well over the past 20, 30 years. We've made it look so good, whether it was done via video, social media platforms now. We have the pictures, we have the church flyers. Some of these church flyers look like concert flyers. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? Don't get mad at me, I'm just saying. Some of this stuff is so well packaged that on the outside looking in, if I'm the person that's looking up, it looks so beautiful. It's like, oh my gosh, I think that this is something that I want to get into. I think the Lord is calling me to pastor or minister, be an evangelist, or be a prophet. Nowadays, everybody want to be a prophet because it just, seems to look so good until people don't prophesy good words to you. But I'm going to leave that alone. So I'm saying all that to say this, that real, true ministry, when you're really working to deal, to change someone's life for the better, leading people to Christ, or helping people to learn how to live as a kingdom citizen, or discipling people, there's a lot of dirty work that goes on into that. And that part is not shown on camera. Very rarely do you see that part on camera. Ministers, they don't talk about it a lot in a large way, but pastors get attacked quite a bit by the people that they are shepherding. All right. Sometimes pastors end up doing the work alone because the people that are under them that they've been discipling don't want to step up and do the work. So a lot of the work falls on their shoulder. Then, you have the flip side of that, where you have pastors who are controlling this, that, and the other, and stuff doesn't get done in the ministry, yada, 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 yada. But you don't see any of that when you're looking at a couple of hours of video, or you're sitting in church for a couple of hours, and you think, some people even think, man, better them than me. That's not how the kingdom is supposed to work. Everybody has a part to play. But in regards to whether or not you want to get in that pulpit to preach a sermon, that's just one part. A sermon is good. As a parishioner, having been there, that sermon is good. It'll get me through the end of Sunday. It'll take me through a couple days of the week. But people really need so much more of that. And the part that people need, when pastors really start doing that work to gather people together, to get into people's lives, we don't see that part. We don't see the ugly side. We don't see the dark side. We don't see the clean up side. And there's so much more to it than that. So if God is calling you into ministry, just know that before you get to the quote unquote pretty side of what you have become accustomed to seeing, or should I say what we have become accustomed to seeing, there's some other stuff that you're going to go through first before you get there. And just know that when you do get called, if you do get ordained to whatever office the Lord calls you to, whatever office the Lord calls you to, That's not your banner to wear and lord over people. That is just to show you or to help you move about in ministry and put you in a place where you're really supposed to be and to be most effective so that we can help God's people. So, especially to my young people that are going to come up, that are coming up in ministry, that's going to replace old folks like myself, that's going to usher in the new wave of church in this post-COVID world over the next 10 to 15 years until Jesus return. Don't chase the dream. Let the Lord be your guide first and foremost. And just know this work is about people, not about the glamour and the celebrity that we have become accustomed to over the past 20, 30 years. You'll find if you talk to a lot of pastors and if they can confide in you or really tell the truth, if you really listen to them, they'll tell you that they go through a lot when dealing with their parishioners. I got friends who've been in ministry, and to be honest with you, if I said it myself, who have said many times, man, I don't want to do this no more because dealing with people is rough. Dealing with church, you get burnt out. We're not even going to talk about church hurt. That's for another video. There's a lot that goes into it. But we thank God that he gives us the grace to do the work that we need to do while we're working in his vineyard. What is the Bible? What is that Bible verse? I'm not going to pull my Bible out. Somebody tell me about the harvest is plenty, but the laborers are few. I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to end this video. We thank God for your church membership. But lifetime membership is not the goal either. There's work for you to do. We all have work to do. But let's not just chase the pulpit. I'm going to leave that part alone. And I pray you all be blessed. Leave me your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Let's talk about it. And I hope that you have something to think about yourself. Talk to you guys later.